I think a lot of people view self-love as a selfish thing.
Columbia University studies suggest that taking time for self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for our mental health.
If you're not showing yourself and treating yourself with kindness and fairness, being gentle with yourself, how would someone else feel if you treated them like that? Maybe that's an easier way to think about it. I know when I used to be really hard on myself, my words were nowhere near anything I would say to someone else, unless I was really mad.
Harvard experts discovered that building self-love makes us more resilient in the face of life's challenges.
Some of the things I would say to myself, just right in my head, I wouldn't even have to say them out loud. They would be effective enough. Doesn't breed anything good. So if you think about having a really good friend or a best friend even, how would you talk to them? Not only talk to them, how would you nurture a relationship with them? We should be nurturing ourselves and our relationship to ourselves the same or in similar ways, just as loving and just as thoughtful and encouraging and all those yummy things.
According to Columbia University, researchers found high levels of self-love are linked to lower levels of anxiety and depression.
If there's not enough time, well, little by little, it falls by the wayside. It seems like it's not something that gets picked up quickly without either going through something really challenging or having a really strong reminder. I think we need to consider self-love as something much more prioritized and that it's necessary for our well-being. Imagine how much better everyone would be if we treated ourselves lovingly. A lot of us would feel like a different person. What I mean by people would let it fall by the wayside easily. I say that self-love is not prioritized and falls by the wayside easily because I don't ever remember being taught about self-love. I mean, I remember learning that we have to respect ourselves and stand up for ourselves and protect our body, but there wasn't a whole lot of stress put on taking care of our emotional and mental well-being. That's what was lacking. And knowing now what we know, how important it is to have self-love. And when I say to have self-love, I mean not just say I love myself. I mean actually following through with self-love, actually like doing things that are self-loving, whatever it looks like for you. Because since we're all different people, it looks all different ways. The way you show yourself self-love is not only by deciding that you love yourself. It's about treating yourself the way you would treat a best friend. Because in all honesty, we really need to all be our own best friends. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. We're the only ones that is always with ourselves. We are the ones that know ourselves best. We know our needs better than anybody else. You need to be your own best friend. Once you know this and believe it down to your core, you will feel much more confident and comfortable in your skin. You will feel much more better equipped in all kinds of situations, because guess what? If you feel like that about yourself, you're going to always have your back. And if you respect yourself enough, you will take your time in responding in conversations, so you won't be putting yourself in a position to say something out of strong emotion. These are all things that are done because of how much you love yourself. You have your own back all the time. And there's a big comfort and security in that. This way, baby, we all need to be there for ourselves, because we are the ones, we go to sleep with ourselves and we wake up with ourselves every single day. And as long as we're here, that's how it's going to be. So once you start really loving yourself, you'll be able to hear what is important to you, what interests you, what makes you happy, and all those things that someone super close to you would know. Let me know how that feels.